여러분 반갑습니다. I'm Kwon So-hwa and this is K-Culture Dive. Join us in taking a deep dive into the heart of Korean culture, from K-entertainment to AI news to K-culture and photos. And for K-Correspondent, we connect to Indonesia to talk about K-chicken. So with that, let's dive in. Joining me for today's show is Bella Kim. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa, and hello to everyone joining us today on K-Culture Dive. I'm Bella Kim, back again to co-host and fill you all in with some exciting K-entertainment stories focusing on K-pop groups doing amazing in the global music scene.
Okay, then let's start with a girl group that's going wild on the Billboard charts.
Right. Katseye have topped the Billboard 200 with their mini album Wild. And not only that, but they've also landed 4 songs on the Hot 100. Wild is the group's first ever album to top Billboard 200. And the album earned 170,000 equivalent album units in its first week, making it the biggest weekly album performance by a female group since 2015. According to Billboard, the singles from Wild also landed in the charts. Katseye's pre-release single Animal climbed 6 spots from the previous week to number 24 on the Hot 100. The album's title track Hootie Fruity made its debut on the chart at number 31. Meanwhile, Pinky Up and Iconic by Mistake also entered the Hot 100 at number 81 and number 94 respectively. This marks the first time Katseye have placed 4 songs on the Hot 100 simultaneously. Their previous albums also climbed back up to the chart. Beautiful Chaos ranked number 92, while their debut album SIS Softly Strong came in at number 156, giving Katseye 3 albums on the Billboard 200. Now, that's not all. The group also topped Billboard's Artist 100 chart for the very first time since their debut.
And the Billboard momentum doesn't stop there. Also, K-pop boy group Stray Kids are holding strong too.
Right. Stray Kids have secured a spot in the top 3 of the Billboard 200 for the second week in a row with their latest mini album, This and That. The album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 last week and now ranks 3rd on the chart. It also remains at number 1 on Billboard's World Albums chart, showing a strong global popularity. Along with their records on the Billboard chart, This and That has topped album charts in France and Austria for 2 consecutive weeks. Meanwhile, Stray Kids are currently on their world tour Run It. They are set to perform at the Japan National Stadium in Tokyo this weekend, August 29th and 30th, becoming the first international male artist to hold concerts at the venue. Following their Tokyo concerts, they will head to Brazil to headline the Rock in Rio Festival and also hold their own Stray City festivals in 3 regions in Latin America.
And while Stray Kids is heading to Japan, among all the other tour destinations that you mentioned, we're going to talk about another, this time a K-pop rookie group that's doing well in Japan.
Right. It's Alpha Drive One. They are already making a strong impression in Japan even before their official debut in the country. The group's second mini album, Unbreakable Sonyeon Beast, that's Boy Beast in English, debuted at number 2 on Orichan's daily album rankings this week. This is the highest ranking among rookie artists who debuted this year. The group also made an impact on Line Music. The latest title track, Born Dire, topped the K-pop 100 charts and also ranked 2nd on the new song Real Time Top 100. The album itself also ranked number 2 on 3 of Line Music's album charts. On Japan's iTunes, Born Dire ranked number 1 on the K-pop Top Songs chart, while the mini album ranked number 2 on the K-pop Albums chart. With strong results across Oricon, Line Music, and iTunes, Alpha Drive One are quickly building a presence in the Japanese music market.
Bella, doesn't seem like ID1 just debuted yesterday.
I know. I mean, it's been now about 8 months because they officially debuted on January 12th of this year. Just some background information, Alpha Drive 1 are an 8-member group now, 8-member K-pop boy group formed through a program that has been going on Mnet on the survival program Boy to Planet. And the group are already receiving tremendous attention now in the global music platforms. They recently appeared as a guest on the Apple Music Radio, where they talked about their new release and connected with music fans across the globe.
Looking forward to their future activities, not only here in Korea, but also around the world.
Yes.
And thank you, Bella, for those updates.
Yes, I'll stick around.
All right, please do so. And now, time to go over to our AI anchor, Arang, for more on the culture front. Arang.
Thanks, Sua. Here's your AI guide to the latest cultural headlines from Korea. Let's begin with our top story. Seoul City is stepping up inspections of Hangang River View hotels near Yeouido, ahead of the Seoul World Fireworks Festival set for next Saturday. Through next Thursday, officials will conduct on-site inspections of hotels in Yeongdeungpo, Mapo, and Yongsan-gu districts to crack down on excessive room rate hikes and unilateral booking cancellations. They also plan to strictly monitor whether room rates have been properly posted for customers. A festival celebrating autumn and Korean traditions will take place around Namansansong Fortress, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Gyeonggi-do Province. From September 5th to October 25th, visitors can enjoy a range of programs, including a Royal Guard experience, historical and ecological tours along the fortress walls, traditional Korean and fusion music performances, as well as family plays. During the Chuseok holiday from September 24th to 27th, the Namansansong Haenggung Palace will also host a special concert and a moonlight walk featuring nighttime lightings. All programs are free, although some require advance reservations. For more information, visitors can contact the Gyeonggi Namansansong World Heritage Center. Water tests at Seoul's outdoor Hangang River swimming pools found no harmful viruses, according to the Seoul Research Institute of Public Health and Environment. In particular, neither enterovirus, which can cause hand, foot, and mouth disease, nor adenovirus, which can cause conjunctivitis, was detected. The tests were conducted amid growing public concerns over the spread of infectious diseases at water recreation facilities, following a recent rise in hand, foot, and mouth disease cases. That's all from me. Turning now to a quick look at more K-culture stories making headlines today.
Through a single photo at a time, we take a closer look at culture in Korea. This is K-Culture in Photos. Pop. That's the Korean word for rice, but for Koreans, it means much more than just rice or a meal. There's even a Korean saying, papsim, which literally means the power of rice. It reflects the idea that a good meal gives you the strength to get through the day. So, what comes to mind when you think of Korean food? A steaming bowl of freshly cooked rice served with delicious side dishes, soup, or a stew. And this painting gives us a glimpse of how rice was served in the past. This is Lunch from Kim Hong-do's famous album of genre paintings. Just look at the size of those rice bowls. They were considerably bigger than the bowls we use today. Today, rice bowls are generally much smaller, and many people are also choosing healthier options, such as multi-grain rice and rice mixed with beans instead of plain white rice. Even ready-to-eat rice products that can simply be heated in the microwave are reflecting these changing eating habits. Could rice be having a bit of a makeover? With people eating less rice as a staple food, Korean has been looking for new ways to bring rice back to the table. This was a recent event celebrating Rice Day, held to highlight the value and unique qualities of Korean rice and introduce a variety of rice-based products.
And look at these. Aren't they almost too pretty to eat? From pumpkin and strawberry rice cakes to desserts covered in roasted soybean powder, rice is being turned into all kinds of colorful and appealing treats. There were even drinks inspired by makgeolli, including non-alcoholic versions. Online, you can find plenty of enthusiastic reviews of rice-based drinks and desserts, from K-rice lattes and white rice milk to bread and other treats made with rice. Some people even say they feel lighter and easier on the stomach. So maybe the future of rice isn't just about eating it in a bowl. It could also be something you can sip, snack on, or enjoy for dessert. Is this a sauna or a meditation room? This young woman certainly looks like she's found her moment of peace. Saunas are making a comeback in Korea, and younger Koreans are discovering them as a new way to relax, recharge, and take care of themselves. Sauna spaces are getting a makeover too. You can now find stylish sauna zones at water parks, while celebrities are sharing their own sauna moments online. And yes, even sauna crews are popping up. It's not just about sweating it out, but about slowing down and taking a real break from a busy day. And check out these adorable sauna essentials. The humble bath bag has had quite the makeover with more stylish and water-resistant designs, along with towels and exfoliating tools that turn a sauna visit into a little wellness and beauty routine. And recently, even Seoul Sauna has inspired its own series of trendy merchandise. Who knew a trip to the sauna could become this stylish? What happens when some of Seoul's most iconic landmarks suddenly go dark? These two photos show the statue of Admiral Lee Sun-shin in Gwanghwamun before and during a light-out event. For just 10 minutes, major landmarks and facilities across the country switched off their lights to raise awareness about saving energy. The same thing happened here at the statue of King Sejong. For people passing by, seeing these familiar landmarks suddenly go dark must have been a little surprising, but also a reminder that even a small action can send a message. And look at these. And Seoul Tower and Lotte World Tower before and after the lights went out. It's a simple idea. Turn off what you don't need even for a little while, and maybe every day can be our own little energy day. Small changes can bring new meaning to everyday life.
Korean fried chicken has become increasingly popular in Indonesia, with several major Korean chicken brands now well established in the local market. Indonesia already has many popular chicken-based dishes of its own, and as Korean fried chicken meets local tastes, that is, and food culture, it is taking on new forms. So today, we'll explore how K-fried chicken is being localized in Indonesia with Kyla, Minerva, and Julia from the Cultural Project and Sports Department at the Korean Cultural Center, Indonesia. Hello, Kyla. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Kyla.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
All right, so Kyla, first off, how widely have Korean fried chicken brands expanded in Indonesia? And are they now common enough that people can easily find them in their daily lives?
Okay, so if you're talking about the authentic brands of Korean fried chicken that originated in Korea, we can find several brands with multiple branches all around Jakarta. Although they are quite hard to find in other cities than Jakarta, these days the local interest in Korean fried chicken is constantly increasing. So a lot of Korean diaspora in Indonesia, as well as Indonesian business owners, have started opening their own Korean restaurants and offering Korean fried chicken on their menus. So I believe they are quite easy to find nowadays all over Indonesia.
I see. And now, how does Korean fried chicken, consuming culture in Indonesia, differ from what you would typically find in Korea?
Well, one of the most notable differences is that in Korea, people usually eat fried chicken as a snack or a yashik, which is late night snack. So when you order fried chicken in Korea, it usually comes with a carbonated and pickled radish. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, people pair fried chicken with rice to make a whole meal. So a lot of Korean fried chicken restaurants in Indonesia offer rice as a side. So for example, if you order a set menu, they usually come with rice and flavored tea like lemon tea or lychee tea.
Oh, now our very own Bella earlier mentioned that you are the type who likes the spicy version,
Right.
the yangnyeom chicken. And in that case, actually, Koreans also like to eat it with pap, which
Oh,
is the
yes.
word for rice, as Haeyoung earlier mentioned, especially after the day after, if you have leftovers.
I know that.
So in that case, I guess we also have something similar. But Kyla, what about food delivery for fried chicken? Is that as popular in Indonesia as it is in Korea?
Yes, so in general, food delivery applications are very well developed and are very wide in Indonesia. And we have several applications that we typically use not only for fried chicken, but also other kinds of food as well, which is very similar to Korea's food delivery system. And thanks to that outstanding system, we can now have Korean foods, including fried chicken, delivered to our doors easily at any time.
That's good to
great.
hear.
And also, you did mention that there are several Korean fried chicken brands in Indonesia. So, how have these brands adapted their menus to suit local tastes?
For one, it's important for Korean fried chicken brands overseas to maintain their original concept, which highlights different types of sauces directly mixed in with the deep fried chicken in order to appeal to the consumers as the authentic Korean fried chicken, which means not many modifications will have been made to the recipe to adapt to our local palate. However, local brands might feature a wider variety of sauces and sides to serve with the chicken.
So
Right.
keeping the authentic taste with some twists in the sauces, I guess.
Yes, definitely.
That's
And many Indonesians may have first become interested in Korean fried chicken through K-contents like Korean dramas or films. Do you feel like the popularity of Korean wave is also having a direct impact on the awareness and consumption of Korean fried chicken?
Oh, yes, definitely. So, speaking from my own experience, my friend who came to visit me in Korea immediately asked to go out for chimek, which is fried chicken with beer. And she said that she saw it once in a K drama and she really, really wanted to try it. And, we learn a lot about how Koreans usually eat fried chicken, when they normally eat it, what they eat it with, etc., from Korean dramas. So I believe that the Korean wave plays a huge role in promoting the awareness and consumption of Korean fried chicken internationally.
Right. And in Korea, interest in Korean fried chicken has grown to the point where a K-chicken belt has even been created to highlight regional chicken dishes and culture, and especially for tourists because they translate it into different languages and they also have it in Indonesia, I heard. So beyond the influence of Hallyu, what do you think makes Korean fried chicken appealing to Indonesian consumers as a food in its own?
Okay, first of all, the K-Chicken Belt is a very informative content made by the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs of Korea that shows a map of local chicken restaurants across Korea from
I think.
and Indonesia promote Korean chicken delicacies.
Oh, please
Can
continue,
you hear
Kyla.
me? Okay. All right. So I think the Korean chicken belt is a very fun way to promote Korean chicken delicacies to international tourists, since it also highlights different ways Korean fried chicken is cooked and seasoned. And I find it very interesting because it's different from how we usually serve our fried chicken. Korean fried chicken is usually coated in wet batter, deep fried, and then glazed with sticky sauces of different flavors
I
like
think.
gochujang spicy or honey savory food. So Korean fried chicken just suits our palate very well. Also, from a religion's point of view, around 87% of Indonesian citizens are Muslim, and their dietary law forbids them to consume pork. Meanwhile, a lot of Korean foods contain pork, so they have to be very careful when choosing which Korean dishes to try. And on the other hand, there are no restrictions for chicken, which means that the majority of Indonesian people can eat this Korean delicacy worry-free.
Right. I mean, that makes sense. That's why I guess Indonesia is also one of the highest chicken consuming and producing countries in the world.
Right.
All right. And adding that Hallyu factor, I guess that makes K-chicken a very great target, a great market in Indonesia, right?
Definitely, yes. And beyond fried chicken, I mean, Korean food products are also now widely available in supermarkets across Indonesia. So how has the variety of these Korean food products and the way they are marketed and sold changed compared to the past?
So in the past, the Korean foods that we could find in supermarkets were limited to mainly packaged savory foods such as ramyeon, kimchi, or condiments like gochujang and doenjang. And you might also be able to find Korean ice cream brands if you shop at international supermarkets. But nowadays, with the help of online shopping platforms and local influencers actively promoting Korean foods, we can see a wider range of Korean brands and foods on the shelves compared to before. The type of food from Korean brands that we can now buy range from snacks or ready-made meals to fresh fruits like Korean strawberry and peaches. A lot of local brands have also started developing their own products inspired by Korean flavors, including cafes that serve their own twist to trending Korean desserts.
And Kyla, finally, for Indonesian tourists visiting Korea, is there a particular Korean chicken dish or regional style of fried chicken that you would recommend them to try?
Okay, first of all, I would definitely recommend nurungji tongdakhui. So it's basically a roasted chicken that is served on a hot plate with rice. And since the hot plate is scorching hot, the bottom of the rice will be slightly burnt and has a nice toasted flavor and crispy texture. And I like to add cheese and corn to mine because they elevate the texture and overall flavor. And the chicken itself is surprisingly very, very tender and easy to tear apart. So it's just very enjoyable to eat. And another dish I would like to recommend is charcoal grilled rose chicken. It's basically a charcoal grilled chicken glazed with rose tteokbokki sauce and garnished with pieces of tteokbokki. So rose itself is known as the less spicy version of tteokbokki sauce. So if you want just the right amount of spicy and saucy chicken, the dish is perfect. And these two dishes are not talked about very much among international tourists, which is why I would highly recommend them to international tourists for them to try out.
Those sound like some delicious recommendations. Thank you very much for your insights today. And it's amazing to see how K-fried chicken is expanding in Indonesia. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, Bella, as always. We're going to have you here soon.
Yes, I'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching and your interest in everything K-culture. We apologize for the slight disruption in the connection earlier, and please tune in again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Korea time. Keep diving.